Today is May 3rd. It is Sunday of the fourth week of Easter. And in today's Gospel, Jesus describes himself as the gate for the sheepfold. Jesus says, "I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved." I'm very fond of the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd who protects us and is willing to give his life for us. But I don't often think of myself as a sheep who must completely rely on the shepherd for protection and direction. I tend to think that I can fend for myself and I can seek out and find my own way. When it comes to spiritual matters, without God's revelation to us and without Jesus' church, all of us would be clueless. We would be helpless sheep ready to follow the direction of a shepherd who doesn't have our best interest at heart, or we would be forced to fend on our own to avoid the snare of the evil one. Jesus is the gate for the sheep, and we enter through his gate when we are baptized. In the first reading, just after they're filled with the Holy Spirit at Pentecost, the apostles baptized 3,000 people. Amazing. Yesterday I watched a show on Amazon Prime called Convinced. It's a story of the faith journey of about 20 to 30 men and women. These men and women are former atheists, former Protestants, including several Protestant ministers, and fallen away Catholics. They each faced obstacles in becoming Catholics. Some were shunned by their family and friends, others lost their jobs, and many struggled with the church teaching about Mary, the saints, the Eucharist, and others. But eventually, they all came into the Catholic Church and became baptized Catholics. The Holy Spirit led them to Jesus' church, and he led them through the gate in spite of obstacles. Many years ago, I had a disagreement with Jesus' church. I questioned its teaching about contraception. But I decided to give Jesus' church a chance and to study church teaching on the matter. So I read and reread Pope Paul VI's encyclical of Humanae Vitae, or of human life. Then I read several books about it, and I listened to a tape by Janet Smith titled Contraception, Why Not? Eventually, the Holy Spirit led me to believe that Jesus' church was right and I was wrong. Jesus was the Good Shepherd, and he was protecting me and my wife from the evil of contraception. The more I learn about God, about Jesus, about his church, the more I realize that I don't know. I realize that I just have to trust in him, to rely on him, to remain safe and protected within the confines of his church. Whenever I've tried to do my own thing, to leave the sheepfold, to pretend that I'm really a lion and not a sheep, the Holy Spirit has been there to guide me back. I have been blessed to remain safe spiritually within the confines of his sheepfold. Today, let us give thanks for the Good Shepherd, and let us trust that he has our best interest at heart. Jesus, I trust in you. God bless.